Considered an historical milestone when it was signed 15 years ago, the Wadi Arabah Peace Treaty with Israel is now barely a footnote in the stalled peace process that has become as vague as it is vital. The treaty defined permanent borders with Israel and put Jordanian fears of a war with its powerful neighbour to rest. After a peace treaty, who would have thought Israel would still be eyeing a solution for Palestinians in Jordan? But the current deadlock in the peace process has elevated concerns about Israeli plans to make Jordan become the designated state for Palestinians through a forced exodus from the occupied West Bank. Relations are anything but warm because hopes of an independent Palestinian state appear to have come to nothing.
Jordan hasn't gained anything from the treaty. On the contrary, it has only helped consolidate Israel's existence and self-confidence. The only thing Jordan got out of this was a signature on paper.
Nothing was achieved as a result of this treaty. A Palestinian state hasn't been established, a just comprehensive peace hasn't been achieved, and Palestinian refugees haven't returned home. The treaty achieved nothing for Palestinians, Jordanians and Arabs.
The treaty has a 100% failure rate in the future because it wasn't built on a solid or correct framework that's in the interest of the Arab nation. It caters to the interests of Israel.
People on the streets of Amman believe the so-called peace with Israel has neither benefited the Jordanians nor has it achieved any breakthrough for the Palestinians. Even the leadership here has recently stated that its relationship with Israel is getting colder. It was no less than the Jordanian monarch himself who expressed that exact sentiment to an Israeli newspaper. King Abdullah said that Israel's actions in East Jerusalem were directly destabilizing its relationship with Jordan and were in danger of worsening already bad relations.
The king's statements came in the context of Jordan's firm position that rejects all unilateral actions by Israel and confirms that these actions will undermine all efforts to relaunch peace negotiations.
Kamel Abu Jaber, Jordan's foreign minister at the time of signing the pact, described it as a truce, not a peace. He quoted former Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Shamir speaking at the 1991 Madrid conference, the event which paved the way for the later treaty.
He was honest when he came out of that conference. He said, I plan to negotiate with the Arabs for at least 10 years and reach nowhere. The West is completely on the side of Israel. The Arabs also are out of the struggle right now. And the problem is reverting once more in the lap of Jordan and the Palestinians only.
Most Jordanians never wanted to be friends with Israel in the first place. They knew their government signed the treaty as a result of Western pressure. Despite repeated outraged calls for a complete severance of ties with Israel, a re-evaluation of ties is not something Jordan is prepared or willing to do, at least for now. But it is with Israel that it is faced with its most difficult political relationship. el-Shamayleh, Jazeera, Amman.